am so sorry, y'all. The an alarm went off on my phone and the video cut off. And you know what's funny? The alarm was for me to get up and do some reading because I thought I was gonna take a nap, but that didn't happen because it was time to go. Had to do it. So yeah, somebody is crying over you because they got rejected. They thought that you wouldn't be able to walk away from them without proof of them doing something with screenshot in reverse, but you still did. You still did because what? You're the queen, you're the goddess of the moon, your intuition is on point, and you are strong and connected with spirit, so they weren't going to let anything happen to you. Any last messages? I think that's it. Wasting time. Yeah, this person wants to just come back in and waste your time. And if they have hit you up, because of course it's Mercury retrograde, and that's what exes love to do, is come back and say, hey, big head, please. This person is stuck. They have not changed. And any offer that they could give you would be very limited. So I think that's it for the T deck. Any advice or last messages? Oh no, let's do some financial or abundance messages. That was the damn deck that I dropped. Oh, Lord. Ooh. Okay. I don't know why I'm being compelled to tell you this, but I am. So earlier today, I took a nature walk at this really beautiful nature reserve. It was very, very fun. So at this nature reserve, I had planned to, usually when you go in a certain way. So like, it's basically a 2-mile loop. So you can do it one way and then you can go back the other way, and that would make 4 miles, altogether, right? So usually there's one way that everybody goes, and then there's the exit and you see people coming out. But I was like, damn, I always go the same way. I'm going to go backwards. I want to see what happens when I go backwards, because I've never experienced that trail the opposite way around. And then I start thinking, what's going to happen on this trail? Because I don't know what it looks like only from, the other way. So as I'm starting to walk, I see people on the trail, and everybody got their cameras out. The bird watching people have people have their phones, the bird watchers have their cameras, and I'm looking like, what the hell are they looking at? And if you look far over, it's a freaking baby owl. And I guess the baby owl got too far away from the nest, and there's 2 other baby owls and a mom and a dad. And it's time to feed them, so the baby owl has to go back. So you see all of not all, but there were like 2 or 3 staff, and they come down, one puts on gloves. I got it all recorded. It was so awesome. They put on the gloves, and they have a white sheet, and they just, snatch him up so they can take him back to the nest. But just think, and it was really magical and cool. Like, I'm like, wow, that was so dope. Thank you, Spirit, for that experience. I just love stuff like that. And had I not gone the opposite way, I would have never experienced that. Some of you are going to have an experience like that. And with that owl, it makes me think of wisdom and death. Because seeing that owl, of course, I got home and I started to look up what that meant. And I said, damn, death energy is all around us. Of course, with respect to people that are passing away and transitioning. And of course, our death and the person that we used to be is no longer who we are now, and we're continuing to transition and transform and get closer to what? Our higher self. Now, the backwards part, that's the part that kind of messed me up, because I couldn't really understand, like, what am I going back to? You could be reintroducing something. This could even be me coming back to the channel full force, like, hey, I'm back. I have the energy, I have the things, let's go. But I really think that there's a different way of doing something, or you may have, this is what it is, it's because it's about timing. You put something down, because you really were excited about a job or an opportunity, and you executed it. It's not that you messed up, you executed it, but the timing wasn't right, and you may have wondered why that thing didn't come through the way that you expected to, or why it didn't pop the way that you expected it to. It was just the timing. It was the season. You need to start that again. You need to start that again, because it's gonna, there's something about death, that transformation energy, that's gonna be different this time, and it does have something to do, of course, with the transits and the energy that's being offered to us by the universe. So take that if it resonates, leave the rest. I don't know who that's for, but I felt like I was being compelled to share that. Okay, so I kind of shuffled them while I was talking to y'all. Let's get some abundance messages for the collective, for those who are ready to step up, step out, and they need to make some changes financially in their job, or just want to know what's going on. What's the message of abundance from the angels? Alrighty. I got savings, gratitude list, dreams of abundance, exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities, and detox your friendships, and sever vows of poverty. So I need to talk about that first. Some of y'all are starting to clear the deck. And if you've heard me talk about that before, clear the deck basically means like, it's time for me to get rid of these people that I know I'm not aligned with. Stop going to this place that I know I don't belong anymore. Stop doing these things that I know don't really, raise my vibration, don't make me feel better. They make me feel low. They're a part of my, my former self. This detox your friends energy is exactly what that is. But since we're talking about abundance and whatnot, this energy of detox your friends is coming because you want so much more. And these friends you might have been friends with for a very long time, they do not have the same mindset as you. Declutter. They might actually confuse you. I feel like this is mental clutter. These people might actually put you in a state of confusion because you want to tell them about your dreams and your goals, which you better stop doing. That God gave you that vision, not to share with everybody else. Let them see it when it comes to pass. Let them see it when it comes to pass. So detox your friendships. Release those people that are just not aligned with you in the season. It doesn't mean that you won't come back, but you got business to take care of. Go do it. What's that? I'm sorry. My dumb ass. Sever vows of poverty. They need to sever vows of poverty, but that's not your job. You see abundance. You visualize abundance in all forms. They may not. So yeah, this declutter has everything to do with you opening your mouth and sharing stuff that you probably should not share, or just working with people that have a different, this could be, a business partner already, but you guys are bumping heads, or there's something that's not being handled. It could even be the books. There's something about the books that ain't right. So something needs to happen there, and it has something to do with people that you're aligned with right now. Okay. So that was on the bottom of the deck. And quiet retreat is right after that. Somebody going into hermit mode. That's what this means. That's what that is. Savings, gratitude list, dreams of abundance, and exercise. And in this hermit mode, I'm speaking to a specific group of people. Take care of yourself. Go sit your butt down. I know, it's getting hot outside. It's that we outside energy. Go sit down. Go save some money. Focus on what you have right now, because you might be in a position to either manifest more money, because this savings came in reverse, and I don't even really pull these cards in reverse, but the savings card came in reverse, which means that somebody's savings might be depleted and you need some more money. That, hey, if they ask you to go out to the bar, say no. If they ask you to go to the game, say no. If they ask you to go to the club, say no. I need to save money right now. And I hope I'm not coming off as like, shaking a finger at you guys, because this is a community. I am preaching to the choir. I just had to get like a financial, like a coach. So I'm not telling you anything that I wouldn't apply to myself. I guess that's what I'm saying. So with dreams of abundance, some of you guys might actually be dreaming about this jackpot. And I love that. Exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. Get outside, go ground yourself, go walk, breathe the fresh air, be grateful. So this comes together. This would be a great time to, do like I did, do a nature walk and just talk about how grateful you are just to breathe this air. You're so grateful to see these birds. You're so grateful for beautiful butterflies. Like the fact that I have eyes to see these things. Be grateful for the little things. You don't have to, lift your hands and shout once the big blessing comes in, because that gratitude for all of those small things, that's what's drawing that in. Okay? Anything else? Ooh, it was 11:01. Raise the promotion and windfall of abundance and successful funding. I know that's fucking right. I said somebody is manifesting abundance. Somebody is manifesting a raise or promotion. Windfall of abundance. That's more than you need. That's what you need and some. That might be, paying off the bills and taking that vacation. Paying off the bills and starting that business. Paying off the bills and moving somewhere nicer. But you're getting successful funding. With this successful funding, this could be a business loan. But you're already calling this in. So don't think that it's not coming. It's already yours. You just need to trust, like that Archangel Michael said. And Archangel Michael is right here. Shout out. Some of you might work with Archangel Michael. You might work with Archangel Uriel, Shamuel, and Raphael. And or it could be all of those. And it is safe for you to receive. You're not even used to being blessed like this. You're not even gonna know what to do with all this. All right, so let's get some messages to get up out of here. Just from some black stumbling because of freaking Mercury. All right, advice for the community. Come on. Now there. Ooh. Come on, cards. There we go. Maybe somebody didn't like what I said today. Last messages. Any advice? Ooh. When I tell you, y'all gonna be so high. I told you, you're not gonna know what to do with this. You don't even know what it feels like. You're so used to being burdened and going through this and that and being the victim and just being optimistic and then just it not working out the way you wanted to. And I said that at 13:33. This time it is. So go back and get that old thing. Do it again. It wasn't time yet. And that was another channel message that I had. It was just about the timing. It wasn't that God said you couldn't have it. It was just the timing. Okay, last messages for the collective. Thank you, Holy Spirit. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Please click the like button and share the content. If you think, what did I say? Unfinished symphony. You had some business to take care of. It wasn't time yet. Time for a nap. It was. Man, when I tell you I'm so incredibly grateful for these gifts, it wasn't time yet. You might have been waiting for somebody else. Ooh, for some of y'all, this is love. With poised and soulmates, for some of y'all, this is love. And you might have been ready and the other person wasn't, or the other person wasn't ready and you weren't. The other person was ready and you weren't. Tell me more about Unfinished Symphony and time for a nap. What's the advice for the collective? What do they need to know? To the sea, relax, go This to the sea requires surrender. Look, Spirit watching over you said, I didn't forget what you asked about. I see you. And I see what's in front of you. I see what's behind you. You know, she might have the little, I don't even know what you call that. I forgot. Please forgive me. I wanted, oh my God. My mind is saying microscope. Mercury is kicking my butt. But it's in my head. Please, text, message me. Not D. Come on, Spirit, help me. Comment what this is. Binoculars. Woo! I did it. I got it. So you can see far, but God can see farther. Spirit can see farther. Your spirit team can see farther. So please, just trust the process. Because you want to get reciprocal energy. Spirit is trying to align you with somebody that's going to give you probably more than what you want. Because you're used to overgiving and then being pissed off when you realize that this person never intended to give you what you wanted, ever. So you're being guided towards a more peaceful situation, and you're actually being given that peace while you rebuild. Some of those, because I said rebuild, and this is the building blocks card, that might have been for somebody who is actually coming out of a relationship, a long-term relationship, a long-term job. They are having this peace and building blocks and this rebuilding energy, somebody has already had a massive tower or transformation, and some of, depending on what side of karma you on, some of it was good and some of it was bad, but it was necessary either way, because it had to it had to oh my goodness, Mercury, goodness gracious, they had to show you the illusions, like who was real and who wasn't. Okay, last message. We came in on that. Honey, some of y'all feel like you weren't ready. So I have why, chaos and conflict, and come to the edge. But it's not that you weren't ready. It's that you weren't operating in your genuine energy. And whatever God has for you next, you have to be true to self. You got to be true to self. And whatever this is, you weren't being true to self. So you might say, you know what, I was doing really good. I had a great job. I loved what I did. Or not even I loved what I did, but I made really good money. I was able to, come on, Claire. I was able to provide for my family. Why did I lose my job? Why did it have to be me? Why was I the one laid off? Well, you might have liked what you did, but you might have been surrounded by people that you couldn't trust. You could have been in a very chaotic environment and just making it work because you needed the money. But God knows your heart, and God knows what you really desire. And so really this move was moving you so that you could get what you desire. And the card is 33. This is directly from Spirit. For some of y'all, this is Yeshua talking to you. You know that you have a higher purpose, and whatever this job is not fulfilling your purpose. I'm talking to somebody very specific. Like, I almost want to get upset because I feel like I am being spoken to from an ascended master, and somebody has a very strong connection with Yeshua, and you're not operating in purpose. You've already been given your marching orders. You've already been told what to do. Whoever I'm talking to, you have a very close connection with an ascended master who is removing you from a toxic environment so that you can step into purpose, doing something with intent. And it requires a level of risk. It requires you to step out on faith. I'm sorry, I don't know exactly who that was for, but I have to say that. Give me one more on that energy. a leg up. Spirit is actually blessed. Ooh, higher power. Spirit is actually blessing you with something better, with higher power. Imagine in a leg up. Not only are you getting the assistance from this ascended master, but you're also manifesting something that you already visualized. You just have to be true to yourself in the process, because with the fates here, it's destined. This is a part of your divine design. That's why you had to leave. And there's co-create. I told you it's in the process already. And it's happening sooner than later with TikTok, here and now, and happy. You're going to be so happy that everything worked out the way that it did. Okay? I really missed y'all. I like this setup more. I really do. I'm going to do a couple of more readings. And just thank you for rocking with me. I really appreciate you guys. I love my community. Please contact me if you need any personal readings, if you're interested in counseling, or if you want more information about the individual coaching sessions, because if that's something that you even think, because that's going to be a 6-week program. This is more of a program. It's not a one-on-one, so it does take a level of commitment. But I assure you, it's going to work to your benefit, because you are constantly building on this healing, or whatever it is that it is you want to focus on. Okay? So please hit me up about that. SierraBMagic@gmail.com. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, wishing you guys a lot of healing energy and strength and power and abundance and success during this awesome time. You know, solar eclipse, this energy is what you make it. So please remain positive, stay focused, take care of yourself. I love y'all, and I will see you next time.